Hello, welcome back yet again to another episode of Bad Joke Friday. I am Chad Twitch Newman, if you don't know by now, and this is another episode of, Bad Joke Friday. This week's joke: a husband and wife owns a restaurant. The husband works in the front, and the wife works in the back. One day, a blind man walks in, and the hostess sets him down with the menu, and the guy that owns the restaurant, works in the front, didn't quite like what he saw, so he walked up to the blind man and said, excuse me, sir, would you like me to read you the menu? The blind man says, well, no thank you, but just grab me a dirty fork, let me smell it, and then I'll tell you what I want to eat today. So the guy walks to the back, grabs a dirty fork out of the pile, hands it to the old man. Old man smells it a couple of times. Macaroni and cheese and broccoli? And a loaded baked potato with bacon? That sounds awesome. I'll take that. So the guy rings it up, brings the food out to the blind man. Blind man enjoys it, loves it, tips very well, and leaves. A few weeks later, the restaurant's still open and the blind man returns. And the owner recognizes him, so of course he walks up to him and says, welcome back, sir. Would you like me to read you the menu? And the blind man says, no, thanks. Just grab me another dirty fork. I'll tell you what I want to eat. So, of course, another dirty fork. The blind man smells it. Smells it again. Shrimp Alfredo and a side of garlic toast? Yeah, I'll have that, please. Yet again, the owner's still surprised at just smelling the fork. He knows exactly what was on it and orders that day's special. The blind man's 2 for 2. So anyway, the blind man returns yet again and keeps on asking for a dirty fork, calling out the day's special. So after a while, the owner gets a little pissed off that this blind man's just messing with him. So he decides to mess with him back. The blind man shows up, asks for another dirty fork. So the owner grabs a clean fork and hands it to his wife and says, hey Mary, rub this all over your cooter. Get it nice and dirty for this old man. He's blind, so he can only recognize smells. Let's see if he can guess what today's special is. So being the obedient wife that she is, she did what her husband asked. And then so the guy gave the fork to the blind man. He smells it. Smells it again. The blind man looks, even though he's blind, he looks straight at the owner and says, I didn't know Mary works here. Alright, this week's segment, I'm sorry to recycle and repeat shit, but since it's the end of the month, time for Rant of the Month. Some of y'all might know this person, some of y'all might not, but peep it out. Anyway, see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Alright, I gotta say it. It's been brewing for a bit. Certain pokes here and there just fuel that fire. So alright, it's gotta be said. No hold bards on Bad Joke Friday, right? Here you go, dude. Hobson? Why the fuck are you complaining about your life right now? You did not start from the bottom, but you're still independent and run your own shit, which I respect. But why are you gonna complain about fake ass fans. What? They ask you for money so they can buy alcohol? What? They expect like free merchandise just for showing up? No. Like, people paid money to get inside to see you, so why you bitching? You know, why don't you and Drake go have sex on each other and shit and cry on each other's shoulders because your life sucks so bad? But no, Hobson, you do not suck though. You have talent, but you're an asshole to me once, and sorry dude, I haven't been a fan since. People have brought you up to me because I like horrorcore, but I'd say no. The only songs that I really heard of Hobson are Asshole, Am I a Psycho?
Doing things I don't normally do, and illusions seem to be the only pleasures I can gain. Heck, if I was sane, I would have put down the mic and said, fuck it, I'll never rise to fame. But with the wicked records I contain, I could probably jeopardize your name. No lovey-dovey.
And also Scream with ICP. And you have talent, dude, but quit your bitching, keep on grinding, and keep on making your fans happy. I'm not your fan, but dude, I would love to trade places with you, man. So this is not a diss, bro. I just want to feel that good fire so you can actually get out of your slump and start kicking some ass. But alright, enough of this ranting bullshit, rambling on. See y'all next week. A new joke and a new segment. Y'all have a good week. Peace.
Pure Hades, Revex steady, couldn't endure to save me. Why do I let the stripper burn me on my arm with a cigarette in the same spot 10 times on a road when I feel the burn upon the clitoris? I'ma get her wet. Sorry to get carried away, I feel stupid cause I ain't bitter yet. Maybe she never looking to find niggas spit on her breast, I get next, so I ain't bitter next. Open, I try to contain it, but that main thing soaking. Alter ego say why you let them gang bang folk in. Strange lane, hoping I can